Alright, so here we got a set analysis of season's latest, I guess latest tournament. I don't know if it's the latest one currently, but at the time of this recording, as far as I know. She's going to be fighting against a Sonic named Kuma, so he was saying that this was a matchup that he struggled with, Dawangthang Sonic. So before I go into this, definitely what I want to say about this matchup is I do think it's a pretty even matchup, but I do want to say it's slightly in Sonic's favor, most likely, because I think it's easier for him to get things started and to get the ball rolling. But the thing is, whoever takes the lead in this is going to give the other opponent a lot of hell. So when Sonic takes the lead, it's really hard to catch him, really hard to attack on damage, but we do have a lot of ways to trap him. So it's not the end of the world, but definitely it's going to be kind of annoying. Depending on which stage you're on. I think Battlefield's actually one of the easiest ones for us to deal with him. I would say actually FD Evolve them might be a little bit more annoying, but I think if you're good at trapping, it probably isn't that bad. But if we get the lead and we have like Cam behind us, Shield Cam will literally beat out every single approach that Sonic has. And he does have a really, really hard time killing you and whatnot, so definitely I would say that that's something that plays into our advantage a lot. It's hard for him to get percent on us and like just even get the kill once we have the lead. But it's also hard for him to take the stock as well. So that's another advantage that we have. It's just as long as you go to the ledge correctly and you cover yourself properly, he shouldn't really be killing you until you kill yourself by can or something like that, or he gets like a up throw. That's fine. If you feel confident in that one, we don't need to bring it up. So, alright, so we're going to go into this one. I don't know anything about Kuma at all. Let me see if he said anything. I'm going to guess it's just a good Sonic player from your region, but with that said, let's get into it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Honestly, like I feel like that'd be like a Wi-Fi opening if anything, but okay, good for you to instantly narrow out of that. Because that low percent's like, there's not really... It's pretty easy to just mash that button and then just get away with stuff. So honestly, one thing I want to say before I continue... Can I just... Okay, cool. One thing I want to say before I continue on. Number 5 in New England. Okay, alright. So pretty good player then. One thing I do want to say is that this is probably the worst stage you could have started on. Just because you don't really have too much space to pull out your projectiles, and he'll just basically, if both of you guys are like standing neutral, if you got both of you guys are like just, oh wait, can you see my mouse? Ah shit, you can't. Hold up. Let me change this real quick. There we go. Perfect. All right. So like, basically, like if you're starting off on the stage and both of you are standing here, or even when you're not starting, like if you're standing on opposite ends, if you throw out a can like without full hopping it, Sonic can just literally run up and shield you every single time. You'll just be blown up. So ideally, this isn't the stage you want to go to. I mean, if anything, it's still better than starting on Smashville. I mean, on Lilat. Well, actually, well, you get 2 bans. Honestly, the 2 that I would have banned, I would have banned Lilat and Smashville against Sonic. And the reason why you don't want to go Lilat is just because it messes with gunmen. And for catching Sonic, I do feel like that's kind of important to have for certain situations. It's just, you do want that space against Sonic. Yeah, so you had the right idea there, but I'm just a little bit late on that shield cam. Yeah, at that moment, you want to throw out your can, because can is like your most important projectile in this matchup. Ooh, that was scary. Yeah, honestly, what you want to do is you want to play with can closer to you more most of the time, because in that way you can punish any single time that Sonic comes in with a spin dash. Ooh, that was lucky. That was just like the best time he could have possibly had. I would have thought Sonic would have still had armor. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't good. I mean, he just kind of duffed you there. Alright, so this is definitely where it gets rough, is like when he first gets that stock lead. You definitely want to, yeah, I was about to say, so basically where your can ended up at that moment, what the hell just happened? Yeah, and I remember you practice on Lilat. Yeah, so what just happened right there? Should I go back? Shit, I went ahead. Yeah, there. So, by not, like, having Can there, you weren't able to cover his options that when he got behind you. So, that's why you want to have Can in a very close proximity to you, because Sonic's always going to land, like, either right in front of you or somewhere right behind you, and you want Can to cover you so you can get that shield Can quickly, or if he does land behind you, you can get that clank or get that combo started. So, definitely those are the things that you want to be... Actually, shit, that was... Oh, wait, no. Fuck. I'm a little bit too far back. Okay. Yeah, see, like, right here, you're going to want to, yeah, you want to pin Can somewhere around there. You had a good job of, like, almost covering at the top, though. Okay. Oof, yeah, not having to... That was just light awareness on your part. It's not really a Sonic thing. Yeah, see, so right there... There we go. So by not having your Can, like, you just had it sitting there for a while. Yeah, you want to do that. So, like, okay, this was the situation on. So by not having Can there, Sonic just had, like, all this free space to run around. So, like, one thing that I like, you know, I don't exactly play, but I was playing a bunch today. One thing that I decided to, like, implement more, which was, like, really fucking effective, is think about sandwiching your opponent between you and your Can, so then that way they can't go behind you, and if they go towards you, they have to deal with you. So that way you can kind of slowly pressure them either into shield or moving towards you, so you have a good idea of where they'll go. Or it's like you cut off their rollback option. So definitely something that you should keep aware of more, just like controlling those two spaces and just keeping them sandwiched there, since you'll know where they'll be. You know, why? That makes no sense. D-tilt Nair Can? Dude, that is such a specific ass setup that you shouldn't be betting on that. You're not betting on d-tilting a Sonic. That means he just sucks at his whiff grabs or something like that. Like you want to control it. You just want to get those openings in neutral. So, like, let's say you do hit him with Can, then you could just double jump back air him over here, or something like that. Not on Sonic, dude. This is Sonic. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sonic, you don't want to be risking that shit on. I mean, is way too fast. Yeah, you always have a dead zone at the center of Clay Pigeon, so you always got to be aware of that. Okay, good nair. Yeah, there I would have thrown out a Can, but you at least were able to get your... Oh, damn it. Spot dodges. Okay, I think that's where you meant the detailed Can. Because I have to say, 75 sounds really early. Okay, that was a good idea, but you were just late. Good reaction. Oof. Ooh, yeah. Now you can't cover that. You have to remember that Sonic has invincibility on his up B, so there's no real point in trying to hit him during the entire thing. Just a little FYI. Like, you could try to hit him, like, after the spin dash, but... Oof. Oh, that was rough. Yeah, I'm happy that you didn't can out of that jab combo, because that would have just been bad for you. Okay, good follow-up. Okay, I like that you're using these empty hops. Oh, okay, you had it there. It's just fair hitbox sucks. Oh, fuck. Okay. That was pretty smooth on his part. Yeah, you looked like you were putting your aggression together better towards the end. But I feel like it's just standard aggression. And, like, basically, I feel like what I'm watching here is just how you would normally play against any character. You're not really tailoring it to Sonic, but for my guess, it's just because you don't really know how to fight him as well. I'm actually really curious to see how you do this. Because honestly, for Sonic, it's like I would not want to come here. I mean, the good thing is like this stage does give you space, so that's the one advantage that you do have. So you'll have time to pull out your stuff, but it's just like fuck. I do not want my traps to get stuck. The only thing that you do gain here is you do gain the clay mines, which that I imagine is actually pretty damn good against Sonic. Because like the second you shoot those, then you'd get those intangibility. Not intangible. Fuck, I forget what the best priority is called. Transcended. You get those transcended hitboxes of the shots. So that way it should just flat out beat Spin Dash every single time. Okay, good spacing. I was gonna say, that's the other thing too. Like maybe the other Sonic players don't really know how to fight on this stage as well, so you can always use that to your advantage. That was really smart actually. Using the spring. Cancel that dare. Ooh, that was good. Good reaction. Ah, you were a little bit late. You could have confirmed that into a kill. Okay, yeah, see, there I would have just held shield and done the can, because in that way, if he spin dashed into you, would have gotten that. Yeah, don't do those run up smashes, because you're never going to catch spin dash like that. That's just kind of unwise. Okay, so keep that can there to cover that roll. Oh, okay, that was bad instant puts. Yeah, not too much you could do. You just kind of panicked in that situation. I hope this ends well for you. That was a solid idea, but just Lilat. And I think he went too far into you no matter what, so it wasn't gonna connect. Okay, up throw, back air. I feel like you could have actually air dodged that. Oh, that was scary. Good things. Lilat's gonna help you on, at least in that situation. Lilat helped you with avoiding that F smash. Ooh, oh, that sucks. I didn't think you were going to be on that platform, too. Okay, yeah, you can't just run up and grab spin dash. That's why you kind of have to rely on your can so much. Because, like, by just running up and, like... Oh, oops. I just realized. What do you say? What the fuck? My chat is not working. What the hell? Yes, my stream chat. How the fuck can I not see my stream chat? Stupid. Twitch is failing me, guys. Okay, wait, so it's Sonic. I'm not comfortable in the matchup, so I tried to do a standard in that game. That runoff up air was an attempt to ledge drop. Oh god. No, that sucks. But I kind of lost my train of thought. Okay. First of all, don't approach when he's spin dashing. That's just like 101. This isn't going to work. When you do it, you run up and you shield, because one thing you need to know is if he does spin dash and he doesn't hit shield or cancel the animation, like he keeps spin dashing, you see him spinning, that means no matter what, he has to let go of that spin dash. He can't cancel that animation. The only thing he can do is jump. So no matter what, he's going to go forward. So remember that. So that way, when you do go up to him slowly, you know where he's going to go. It's like either he's going to do that hop from like the side B spin dash, which is most likely what he's doing, and then you can drop that can on him to like cancel the animation out, or just flat out just beat it up. Should I link the Mars? I think I did well. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can just post it in the Discord, because for some odd reason it's not work. My Twitch chat just straight up isn't working, and I have no idea why. Okay, there we go. Now I got it to work. Doesn't mean it. Alright, cool. Was that it, though? Because I feel like, isn't this a best of 5 or not? Okay, no, it's best of 3. Okay, so definitely you need to learn how to use can in this matchup. That's your biggest thing. So shield can is broken. Use it to cover more options behind you because he's always going to be spin dashing past you, or use it to cover above you because it's spin dash through jump or spin dash just through you as well. Don't try to run up and grab it. You can stuff it out with Nair and Fair if you're good at timing it. Ideally, avoid Lilat and Smashville, because Smashville gives you like no space at all. So basically, he can always be in your face to punish all your can pulls, which is no good. And what else is there? Yeah, I mean, you had a couple of flips that got you killed too, like that one raw back air that happened when you went off stage. Yeah, no, it's Smashville's not too good. Honestly, in some cases, Smashville's our worst stage. Like, I would definitely say against the grapplers, you don't want to go there just because you have like no space to run away at all. So it's definitely not a good thing. It's definitely not a good thing to go to. But yeah, so the big thing about Sonic is Can is destructive against his spin dash. You never want to grab spin dash, so always just try to like fair it out and nair it, beat it out with Can, and then honestly, I don't think that's really the biggest issue. You can pressure on the platform fine. It's just more of that you don't have the space. Like, he's always in burst range of you, and that's kind of one of the worst things like, for Duck Hunt that you don't want to deal with. Yeah, no, it's just like Smashville's just sometimes our worst stage that we could go to, just because just that shortness. Yeah, so the main things against Sonic, yeah, the attacks can stuff out spin dash, so fair and air. But ideally, you just want to be holding shield and beat it out with Can a lot of times. So when he crosses up through you, or you bait it out by like walking up shield, and then have Can cover behind you. Those are the best things you can do. And then remember, his Sonic sucks at landing. You gotta abuse that as much as you can. So if you're forcing him to spring a lot of the time, that's good. That means you can catch him when he's landing. Our fair outranges everything that he does. So even if he's far away, you can like bait out him. Like, you can just kind of hop near him. He throws an attack. You can just hit him with fair every single time. Or just cover those landings with like a gunman option as well. So that way you can catch the rolls the second he lands, spot dodge, all of these other crazy things. So those are the 2 things you need to work on. Just work on working shield and Can and not trying to grab that spin dash. And then punishing those landings, and I think you'll do just fine. Of course, always just get rid of those flubs. But that's just practice. Alright, so we'll go to your next set. And